A good result in my opinion. To face the two competitions, we need to play with everyone, and the players that they played today, they started today. They did a good work. In my opinion, they did a good work. It was not a game that we create a lot, but we scored a goal. We scored 2 goals. They scored 1 goal. In the end, 1-1. I think we are enough time. Open. The game is open to play home and to decide the qualification.
On the 2 goals, obviously the second was disallowed. Have you seen it? What were your thoughts on that?
It's better to keep the opinion with me. Okay.
And in terms of your team's performance, it was obviously the game started frantically as you'd expect. Were you impressed about how your team managed to adjust to the way Porto started the game, but also managed the game at times when they needed to?
Porto playing home is a strong team, and they are in the momentum that the supporters, the team. For us, I try to balance the two competitions. Was very clear. We play with 9 different players from the last game, and I think we did well. Looking for the 9 subs that we did, the players they try everything to be organized, to create something. In the end, 1-1. My opinion, good result, and we'll see. Playing home, we'll see what we can do.
In terms of your whole squad, you mentioned there you made 9 changes. What does that say about your squad, and how much confidence does it give you going into a big game against Villa at the weekend and the home leg at Porto next week?
Of course, in this moment we can. Even the first 2 subs that we did was thinking about the next game against Villa, because it's very important for us to get points on the league, and this is the only way.
If we analyze the game, I think we create enough to have another victory here at home. Unfortunately, when you lack the killer instinct, could be to drop points. And today, I think for the amount of chances and shots that we had from very good position, we should have converted at least 2 minimum. I would say 3, maybe 4. I think we did everything. We did the goal in 1 goal. The other one in our own goal. So, of course, there is a bit of frustration for the fact that we didn't win the game. But let's take the positive part of the performance that we did against a very strong opponent.
On Martin Fernandez, a difficult 5 minutes own goal, then comes off injured. Firstly, how is he, and will he be able to bounce back from it?
MRI tonight, so we'll see more. Looks like something in the ligament, so we need to check. It's difficult to say. For sure he's going to be out from the game of Sunday. Let's see if we will be able to recover him for the next Thursday.
And in terms of the moment with the own goal, I'm sure that will be a difficult moment for him to overcome. It's a mistake.
Yeah, football, sometimes it happens. I think the best part of this one was the reaction of the stadium, how all the supporters stand up for him, how the teammates went on him to bring him back. I think after the own goal and his injury, and to spend the substitution after 20 minutes, we had few moments in the game where we didn't perform at the level that we want. But again, if we take the overall performance, I think tonight we absolutely deserve to win.
And in regards to what you've learned from tonight against the Nottingham Forest team, are there things that you can take? Do you feel more confident now going to Nottingham next week?
Next week will be a different game for sure. I have no doubt that the level of difficulties will be even higher. I told you, on one side there is the shame not to close this leg with 2-3 goals of advantage, but it is how it is. So now our head needs to shift very fast in the game of on the weekend in Estoril, and after from Monday we will think again about Nottingham.
Yeah, we'll take it. Back to the City ground, everything to play for. It's going to be a good game.
In terms of those performances where you've had to work so hard defensively, it takes so much mental, doesn't it, to stay concentrated? It was a really good performance.
Yeah, I felt it was a really tactical game. They had spells on the ball. We had to be disciplined. defensively well organised. I think, you know, first 10 minutes it took us a little bit to get into it, but yeah, I think it was a fair result in the end.
Your manager said he wanted you eyeballs to eyeballs, he needed the intensity. Do you feel as if what you've had the time to work on, you showed there tonight, and that can put you in good stead for a big few weeks for your football club?
Yeah, I definitely think we could have played better. Definitely things to improve upon, but look, like you say, they've won every game here, all season in the Europa League, so yeah, can't be too bad.
In terms of the confidence, you can say it's half-time, 1-0 after the first leg, but you can't wait to get them back to the City ground, can you?
Yeah, obviously we've got a massive game on Sunday in the Prem, full focus on that, but yeah, there's something special about the European games at the City ground, so we'll look forward to it.
In terms of this journey that you're on, incredible moments with your travelling support, how much can this set you up for a difficult game in the Premier League and then when Porto come to Nottingham?
Yeah, it's magical, to be honest. I think the support is incredible. Obviously, this journey we're on in Europe is special, and as you can see, they're thoroughly enjoying it, and so are we on the pitch.
Yes, like you said, I think we've played a really good game, creating so many chances, playing really good football. I think the way we play was really enjoyable for the people at the stadium watching the game. But yeah, disappointing that we conceded a goal like that. It's very unfortunate, and I think since that moment, I think we lacked a little bit of confidence. I think it's normal that we struggle, but step by step we are building it back. And again, we had so many chances afterwards. We just miss conviction. I just think we just have to work on that, improve that, and hopefully score so many goals, because we are there. We have clear chances, but yeah, hopefully we can convert it into great goals.
That own goal impacted the team, as you said. What can be done to overcome it quickly than it happened? Because after half-time, the team recovered the control.
Yeah, I think it's quite normal when it's a little bit of disappointment. You just have to quickly forget about it. It's difficult, obviously, for Martin because he was in the situation. But we all, as a team, and I think we try to support him. Then he got injured, even worse for him. But we all together, we are Família Portista, and we support each other with good and bad. And I think that's why we are so strong this season, because in a tough moments we stick together, we support each other, and I think this is one of the moments that we have to do it again.
All in all, and you know what is playing in England with that environment in the City ground, but taking into account what happened here, do you feel confident that in Nottingham Porto can win and go through?
Yeah, sure. I think we have shown that we can play really enjoyable football, really good football, and also playing on the tough soil like in Stuttgart or in the league against Benfica or Sporting. So I think we are the team that is fearless, and when we are fearless and confident in what we do, I think we are very, very strong side.
Yeah, tough opponent. Credit to them. They played really well, especially at home with the supporters. I think they didn't lost any game in their competition this year at home. So. Yeah, we started well, apart from the first chance we conceded, but I think we played quite well. We found the spaces in between, what we said before the game. I think, yeah, the draw is probably a fair result. Yeah, because we had chances. I've not seen that goal what we scored yet, but yeah, luckily you could score one more goal, but them as well. So.
In terms of the performance, was it a case of sticking to the game plan, managing the game when you need to, and sometimes you need that piece of luck like the own goal?
Yeah, I mean that goal for us was unlucky for them. Right after they scored, it was quite important for us. We found back into the game quite quick, and then the second half, yeah, they had a bit more pressure. The supporters, you could feel they did a bit more. Yeah, tough place, but I think we did really well.
In terms of the bigger picture, you're on a good run of form now. Obviously, Spurs was a huge game tonight, so a big result. Do you feel as if you're putting in performances and gaining momentum at the right part of the season?
Yeah, of course, because to play that competition where the club fought so hard for last year is really nice to play for, and like every player gets his minute right now, so this gives the team a push as well because everyone feels involved. So now I think the momentum is on our side.
It's obviously half-time, but do you feel more confident after tonight's result?
No, not really. Like it was before that game. Yeah, hard game to go on Sunday against Villa, and then obviously on next Thursday against Porto again. So yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I think if you see the chances we create, we need to score way more than one goal.
Pablo, you did a really nice touch for FC Porto's goal. So how was that? Did you see Gabri coming or not?
Yeah, it was first the ball from Zaidu. Then a 1-2 with Borja. I couldn't really take the ball with me the first time. And then I saw the run of Gabri, and for me it was easy because he made the run, so it was only to give it in the space, and we had a really good goal.
Perfect. So the game is still open, completely open for the trip to Nottingham Forest. How are you going to face that game?
I think like we did today. If you see the first 15 minutes, I think we got 3-4 clear chances to score the goal. What I said, that's the only thing that missed today. I think we were good on the ball. We created, what I said, a lot of chances, not only the first half. And what I said, we're going with the same game plan, the same intensity, and next week a new game at their home.
Just one last question. You're now playing in front of Thiago Silva, one of the last players to come here to FC Porto. How has it been to be working with him?
A great addition. His career speaks for itself. So no, what I said, he's a leader in and out the field, and he's what I said, always adjusting, trying to speak with the guys on the pitch, so it makes it easier for everyone. And
nice to know that he's there.
Yeah, exactly, and not only him, but we have a lot of leaders behind, Jan Bednarek, Joko Costa. So we have a lot of leadership, and I want to say one thing, the fans today, amazing, from first minute to the last minute. So what I said, we're going there with a lot of confidence, and it's going to be a game. We'll start 0-0, and at the end we're going to see who will win.